A wonderful piece of Limehammer bread. Look at this French bread. This is a little banged up on the side. Not for the world video. Oh yeah, that's perfect for the world video. Check that out. Beautiful piece of French bread. That's some mighty hot water we got there, baby. Look at that. That's beautiful.
I am in my 24th state, Louisiana. The city is New Orleans. Behind me is the Mississippi River. I'm very excited to eat a lot of different foods that this city has to offer. So I'm excited. I hope you are excited. So let's get into the city. We have a whole day to do nothing but eat. So let's go. To start our tour here in New Orleans, we're gonna get some breakfast at one of the most iconic and historic restaurants here in New Orleans and one of the oldest cafes and coffee shop, not only here in New Orleans, but in all of the US, is here at Café du Monde. I just had the beignet at Café du Monde, and also I got their coffee, which is called Café Lait. The coffee was just okay, but the beignet, they were really good. I mean, it has to be good, right? I mean, they were just fried fresh. They were still warm when I got them, and the beignets, I mean, there's like a mountain of powdered sugar on top of each beignet, and it kind of makes sense because the beignet themselves, they're not sweet, so they add a lot of powdered sugar on them to, I think it serves two purposes. A is presentation, because when you see that like powdered sugar, like right away it gives you that appetizing feeling, and it is just really appealing to the eye, and also because the beignets, they don't have any sugar in them, it adds sweetness to it. Like a lot of the powdered sugar, when you eat them, it falls off because it's powdered sugar. So make sure you are like, don't speak or don't talk or don't breathe when you're eating the beignet. But the beignets were really good. They have like a little bit like a chewy texture to it, and almost like on the inside it felt like, you know, that the dough on the inside is not cooked, but on the outside it's like crispy. But overall it was like really good. I have had my beignet. Now it is time to go on to the next spot. So let's go. I was going to a next restaurant to try some oysters, and I walked into this store just to see, and I told, like, you know, there was somebody working there. They're local here from New Orleans, and I told them that I am on a food tour here in New Orleans, and I just had the beignets at Café du Monde, and what they told me was that there is a lot of bad blood between the Café du Monde people, the original Café du Monde people, and the locals, because they said 2 to 3 years ago they got bought out. The original people got bought out, and now it's like a franchise system, and they're not using the quality ingredients that they used to a few years back. But obviously they have a name, so they're still like very busy, they're very popular, but they're not the original like how they used to be. So they said that the best beignets in New Orleans are at this place called Café Beignet. So they're like, if you want good beignet, you have to go to the Café Beignet, because Café du Monde, even though it is popular and it has been there and it's historic and iconic, but it is not what it used to be. So, you know, I'm always, you know, it just what happened to me in Portland with the donuts. I'm always about finding good food, good quality food. So I was like, you know what, if the locals are saying that I gotta go to Café Beignet to get good beignet, then that is where I'm gonna go. So I'm actually walking towards the Café Beignet, and once I get there, I will try the beignet here, and then I will let you know if the beignets here are different, same, or better. What do you guys think? I had my second round of beignets. Does that make me a beignet expert? So now the beignets here, they put my beignets in a bag. So that was like the first like difference between the two, because they put it in a bag. The powdered sugar was kind of like all over the place. Like there was a lot of powdered sugar on the bottom beignet and the top beignet. The middle beignet didn't have that much powdered sugar. Powdered sugar wasn't evenly distributed. So, and that was actually a good thing, because then I was able to like really inspect the beignet, and not because powdered sugar is powdered sugar. I don't think there's a difference between the powdered sugar, right? So the first thing I noticed, the beignet on its own, was the beignets here at Cafe Beignet, they felt bigger to me, okay? And then the second thing I noticed when I ate the beignet with not a lot of sugar, it was a little bit like, it wasn't like crunchy, but it was like, I felt like it was a little bit like crunchier. As far as the smell, they both smelled to me, they both had the same, very same smell. You know, like it wasn't like night and day difference. You know, it might be like if one was a 6 p.m., the other one was maybe 6:30 p.m. You know, there was only a 30-minute difference between the two. There wasn't a night and day difference. I personally liked both of them. I did not think that one was like night and day better than the other one. And obviously, like, you know, if one was better, like I would share that information with you. Like, and I am not a beignet expert. I tried both of them. I don't have any interest in Cafe de Monde or Cafe Beignet, so I don't need to take sides. It's just a honest opinion. I think they're both good. You can go to either one. Obviously, everybody wants to go to Cafe de Monde because it has been there for like 100, I think more than 100 years. So for the historical reasons, everybody wants to go there. So I can understand that, but if you are in this area and you want to go to Cafe de Beignet, I think you won't be disappointed. If you go to Cafe de Monde, you won't be disappointed. They're both good. The only bad thing is I am now sugared out for the day. I cannot eat any more sugar the rest of the day. So that's the only bad thing so far. But I think no more desserts, no more beignets. I'm gonna go to the next spot and we're gonna eat some real food. So let's go.
What's up, world? This is Marvin from Guys Poor Boys. How y'all doing out there? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I'm getting ready to fix my man Kato. A wonderful piece of Hamburger bread. Look at this French bread. This is a little banged up on the side. Not for the world video. Oh yeah, that's perfect for the world video. Check that out. Beautiful piece of French bread. Kato don't like ketchup, folks. So I'm not going to put any ketchup on Kato's sandwich. Normally we'd have a little ketchup on it, but we're going to take care of Kato today.
Ketchup, I feel like it ruins the taste of food.
Kato's hardcore, folks.
And I'll make you look good. Don't worry. I added and
Y'all heard that? Kato's going to edit me out. Not going to, no way, Kato.
No editing, huh?
No,
just put it like the way it is.
We rolling.
Rolling, okay.
We rolling here. Kato wants to try the grilled shrimp.
And the catfish.
And the fried catfish. This is your basic dress. Mayo, tomato. They're not all perfect, but we make it look a little perfect. You got to put that right in there. Beautiful. Actually, that's a mistake. I wasn't supposed to put mayo on. Even 28 years later, I still make mistakes. I'm not afraid to make a mistake. Y'all call me. It's all right. This gentleman likes lettuce, tomatoes, and Creole. I do whatever you want, whatever you like. How you like it's how you're going to get it. Grilled shrimp takes a little longer. Go with the longest one first. That's a little cooking lesson for y'all. man. Put a little seasoning on it. All right, this is the fried shrimp. This is for Luke. I'll still stick with my story. This is the best thing I made. Can't twist his arm though, he's got a jacket on. Fried catfish. Drop them in like a beignet. Y'all know about beignets.
Yeah, Marvin. Marvin, who has the best beignet?
You're not going to drag me into that.
Who got the best beignet in New
When
Orleans?
I go get a beignet, I go to Cafe de Monde.
Okay, which one?
In the French Quarter.
The
Across the street from the cathedral. The original.
Oh, the original, okay.
And when people don't know it, there used to be one on the other corner called Morning Call. And you never went in, you just drove up. It was on that point. You know where that point where they got the big gold statue? All right, let's see what's going on with our shrimp. Oh, things are happening. Things are happening. But they ain't finished happening yet. Put a little more love on them.
So Marvin, how long have you been making po' boys?
29 years.
29 years. So let me see. 29, 6, 3. So since 1993.
Yeah, 93, 94. Right in like December, January I bought it.
So is that how old this shop is?
No, this shop has been here since 76.
Since 76, okay.
A shot of lemon. And this is where all the magic happens. I can't let y'all watch the rest of it. Look at that. That's beautiful. You didn't want that. You want the grilled ones, huh? Oh, cake. It's all right if I just put you 2 or 3 little fried ones on the end right here?
Do it.
Just to make it
Do
safe.
it. Let me see.
Marvin knows best. They're falling all over. Shrimp are trying to get out the drum. All right, America. The world has voted Cato gets the sandwiches. That's your shrimp, that's your fish. Y'all follow Cato, and if he gets lost, call me. We'll help find you. Thank you.
Overall, the catfish was good and the grilled shrimp was good. But if I had to choose one, I would definitely go with the grilled shrimp po' boy here at Guy's. And then even the fried catfish was good, but if you had to choose one, I would go with the grilled shrimp po' boy. It is more flavorful. You know, he's adding like so many spices to the grilled shrimp. He's adding lemon, you know, that gives it like such an amazing taste. And then the shrimp are a little bit chewy, so it's just like, you know, it's just an amazing texture, amazing flavor. And then the French bread, it is a little bit chewy, and it's fresh, so that was really good. So the bread was good. Overall, it's like a perfect combination of spices, and then the chewy texture of the grilled shrimp, and then the chewy texture of the French bread. It just gives it an amazing combination of flavors. He put some fried shrimp on there as well, and he was like, if you want to try, and I was like, sure. But since there were so, like, the quantity of grilled shrimp was so much more, I tried to get a feel for how the fried shrimp would be, but I really didn't. I don't think I can give it like an honest assessment to how the fried shrimp are versus the grilled shrimp. If the fried shrimp are better than the grilled shrimp, because the grilled shrimp I had in a large quantity and I really liked them. Overall, a great experience, a really nice person who owns this restaurant, Marvin. He's a really nice, fun person. And now On to the next spot. Let's go. I just had oysters. They're charbroiled on a grill, and then there is Parmesan cheese and Creole garlic butter. Overall, the oysters were good. I was very satisfied. The person who was helping me with the food, they said that what makes their oysters special, and they're obviously their menu said they're the original creator of the charbroiled oysters, and what makes their oysters so special is that the butter, Parmesan cheese is Parmesan cheese, is their butter, and they said it's a secret butter. It is called Creole garlic butter, and it is their special butter. You can buy this butter in the stores, but nobody knows the recipe, and that is what makes their oysters so tasty and so delicious, is because of that butter. I'd be asking, Kato, weren't you going to Louisiana for a hamburger? When are you gonna get a hamburger? You have had beignets at 2 different restaurants. You have had 2 po' boys. Now you are eating grilled oysters. When are you gonna get your hamburger in the 24 states? Guys, the wait is over. Let's go get our hamburger in the 24th state. Let's go. Alright, so I just had my burger here in the state of Louisiana at a restaurant called Port of Call. The only food they really have, they have like salads, but like the main food is they have steaks and they have burgers. All of their burgers, they come with a baked potato. The burger, I ended up just getting a plain hamburger. It came with like lettuce, tomatoes, onions, pickles on the side. I will start with the burger because the meat, the beef was really good. It was a half-pound patty of ground beef that their menu says they grind it fresh every day. The meat was good. There wasn't any like seasoning or any marination or any special sauces like some places do. They add like their own seasoning to the meat. There was none of that. It was just plain regular juicy, really juicy piece of meat. So when I took the first bite, there was like a huge splatter of juices that came out of the burger onto the plate. So that was like how juicy the burger was. That was the good part. Everything else I did not like about the burger, because at the end of the day, the burger comes down to the meat and the bread. The toppings, like, tomatoes you can add or you can remove or you can have extra tomatoes. Same thing goes with any other toppings that somebody decides to put on their burger. But the only common denominator between 2 burgers is the bread and the meat. But the bread was like complete opposite. The bread was not good. It was very like simple piece of bread, and the bread was not even strong enough to hold the burger because the bread was like completely falling apart. So I was really disappointed. This restaurants, they specialize in burgers and steaks only. So I had high expectations coming in because I was like, they only sell burgers, so they must have a good burger. I just hope that they improve their bread because, if you're gonna have half a pound of beef and it's like good meat, it's fresh, so why not have good bread as well? A bread that's gonna hold the burger together. Also, the baked potato was okay. I would not say it was like out of this world good. It was just okay.